program here on Governor's Island. This is, we've been out here for many years, and this year is one of the best exhibitions that we have. It's called Listening and Seeing. And listening and seeing is about extensions for the eye and ear that are created through technology. There are six artists in the house. You should visit and experience the digital media artworks.
I've always been fascinated by the landscape of the human face, which is a link that goes through all my video work.
To be able to imagine a future where we could have a more nurturing, more symbiont, more collaborative relationship that was not necessarily exploitative and was capable of seeing, where AI and technology was like capable of seeing us for who we really are.
There is parts of your body that react in a moment, and you kind of, it forces yourself to blink or do these physical reactions. And in this work in particular, I was interested in expanding the idea of who can be a performer, and also allowing the general public to have a chance to play an instrument in a very unusual way.
There's feedback that occurs, acoustic feedback, with these different sounds and reflective spaces going on. So I think it takes a while for the feedback to build up, and it's a way of experiencing these kinds of materials and this kind of very vibrant and reactive, responsive space. So if I stand here, all of a sudden I hear a different kind of flapping of maybe a wing or something. And then if I stand over here, I might hear whispering, only in this ear, but not in that ear.
Initially, I started to take photographs, panoramic photographs in the subway. There's a long tradition of people photographing strangers in the subway going back to the 50s. A number of great books have been published about it.
As I was thinking a lot about algorithms, filter bubbles, our perception of reality that is often shaped by our interactions with these algorithms and technologies, I wanted to keep the birds at this site, at this altar of healing, and I was hoping that the birds will always remind me of what to look for, which was the truth.
I think a lot of people as children have heard shells, have had a shell up to their ear, and experienced the special resonance and frequency that comes from the spiral formation of a shell. And that spiral formation forms a particular reverberation. And this particular shape, especially of this material, hard ceramic material, I think people know what it's like to sing in the bathroom, and you hear yourself singing, and because the tile in the bathroom, of course, you're in a small environment, and you hear the reflections from singing in the bathroom tile.
I was also interested in accessibility and how instruments are kind of intimidated at beginning, and a lot of people don't feel like they can play a musical instrument because they think they need to know certain things and they need to know these rules. So I really am trying to push the boundaries and push the limits of who can be in charge of playing an instrument.
So that is the hope with this work, that it'll give us another way of being with technology.
Welcome. Thanks for coming.